Hi, I'm Brandon Caton. I'm an engineer for the Quay team, and I'm here to do a demo of the OAuth token assignment feature that is now part of Quay 3.12. With the OAuth token assignment feature, org administrators now have the capability of assigning OAuth tokens to users that might not have org administrator privileges, therefore allowing them to use those tokens on behalf of themselves, and then accurate reporting in the audit logs of who is taking those actions. So first, we have our organization here. I'll click into this. And what we're going to do is, as user 1, I'm going to assign a token to user 2. So if we take a look at our teams and membership, the owner is user 1, and then user 2 is a member of the creator team, and they have permissions to create repositories. So the auth token is used only for authentication and not authorization. So while creating the token and user 2 will be able to use that token to authenticate, they will still need team permissions to perform actions against this specific organization. So what we'll do is we'll go into applications. I'll create a new application. I'll just call this one test. And I'll click into this application, and then I'll go to the tab to generate a token. And now, when we see this page, instead of generating a token just for myself, I now have an option to assign this token to another user. So I'll click this. I'll search for my user, user 2, and then we'll give them permissions to create repositories. So we can see our button changes to assign token. I select assign token. It'll prompt me and it'll say, are you sure you want to give these permissions to user 2? And then I will hit assign token. And then I'll be redirected to a new page, and it'll say that the token has been assigned successfully. So the token actually hasn't been created at this point because of the way that Quay stores our tokens. It's hashed one way. So once it's created, it's just viewed by the user one time, and then after that, it is inaccessible. So basically what we do is when we assign a token is that the designated user will now be able to create the token for themselves rather than the org administrator creating a token and then being able to see that token value and then having to share it through some insecure manner. So this ends up being resolving that security issue while also not exposing the assigned user credentials to the org administrator, where they'd be able to use that token for, they would end up having access to other resources because the token isn't scoped per organization. So if we go, so the token has been assigned successfully. So in my other tab here, I have been logged in as user 2. So when I come into here, I click on my profile, I go to external logins and applications, and then I have this entry here that says we have our application test, authorized permission is repo create, but I need to confirm and authorize this application on my behalf. So I will click this. Once again, it gives me the same prompt saying that this application would like permissions to create repositories, and then I will authorize it. And then I will have this token generated. This is localhost, so this token is not real, so we don't have to worry about exposing any tokens during this demo. And then what I'll do is I will generate the curl command to create a repository. I'm copying that now, and then I will move over. I'll zoom in a bit, and then I'll move over my terminal here. And then I will run this command, basically just create a repository. So we're sending a post to the repository endpoint, and we're just going to call it new repo. So then I'll run this. Ran successfully, returns back the information of the repository that was just created. And then if I come back into the UI, I can go back to this organization, and then so I can see that this new repository has been created. And then if I go back to the organization as user 1, I'll have access to the usage logs tab, and then I can see that a new repository has been created, new repo, and it's been created using the application test on behalf of user 2. So that is it for this demo. Thank you very much.